What's going on, guys? What is going on? How's everybody doing? My question is, should I wait to do this till Sunday night when we have more than 13 people? Should I wait till Sunday night to do this when people are actually home? I don't know. Can we get more than 20 people here? Can we get some people to share? Can we get the people who, that have quite a bit of followers to swipe right and share? You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Might as well just do it. All right, hold on a minute. Let me pull my laptop a lot closer because I'm on the charger right now. So hold on a minute. Okay, that's a lot easier now. Okay, who's ready to get this started? Tonight's gonna be educational and the same as teaching a strategy. Okay. All right. So, what I want you guys to do, well, first of all, let's start off with this. I'm going to teach you one of my day trading strategies. This is a scalping strategy that has resulted in hundreds of pips for me in one day in some cases, that I hope will work for you. I can't guarantee it'll work for you, but I can almost say that you will most likely be profitable if you use the system correctly. Okay? If you use the system correctly. Hint, correctly. You have to use it correctly. Now for this, I am going to have to come up pretty close here, and so you guys can see all these candles. And I want you guys to go to a GBP USD. I'm going to check out this chart here first. GBP USD on a 15-minute chart, okay? 15-minute GBP USD chart. You know what? Yeah, you're right. I use GBP USD too much. Let's go to a different one. What do we want here? Not AUD for sure. That was ugly. God damn it, I totally just... Hold on a minute, I just completely messed up what I was about to do. Alright, get these charts all back. Stay here. These 23 people need to stay here. It's really disappointing that we don't have more people in here right now. But, whatever. What can you do? What can you do? I'm looking for a chart. Okay, here, we'll use this one. We will use this chart. Okay, go to Euro GBP on a 15-minute chart and enter in Bollinger Bands and Bollinger Bands just for now. Bollinger Bands just for now. Okay? Just the Bollinger Bands. And you're going to need to scroll back a little bit to about September 23rd stuff in the around that time, okay? Alright, who all's ready? Who all's ready? Who all is ready? Ready to get started? Who here has got their Euro GBP pulled up on a 15-minute time frame with Bollinger Bands and entered? Ready? Okay. So, Bollinger Bands are an indicator that help you identify the market volatility at the current time. Okay? So, as you can see, let me get a pointer. God damn it. let me get something to point with. Okay. All right. Whoa, what's happening? Oh my God. My life is coming to an end as we know it. Okay. All right, I'm back. Okay, so we've got Bollinger Band. This is, like I said, this is more of a scalping strategy, but it will help you to make lots of pips. It's meant for trades within a day, but it can make you upwards of 100 pips in at some cases. Okay, so Bollinger Bands, which are these black bands that you see within the screen, they indicate market volatility. Okay, so as you can see, when these Bollinger Bands are contracted, the volatility is much lower. As you can see, look at how much we consolidated. We consolidated for a long time, right? So there was nothing going on. There was nothing interesting at that time, okay? Mr. Bean, hop out and hop right back in. Hopefully that'll fix it for you. Okay? So look, we have these candles that are moving 1 or 2 pips every 15 minutes. Very boring if you ask me. We are waiting for this beautifulness, okay? That is exactly what we are waiting for. This huge opportunity to take a position in the direction of the price, of which way price is moving. So you'll typically see these contractions, these very low volatile markets within aftermarket hours. So after U.S. closed, okay? Typically after when U.S. closes, you'll see this happen, because when London closed, you still have U.S. session going on. If that makes sense to you guys. So when you see this, unless it's on like a 1 hour time frame, there's not much you want to do. Okay? There are multiple ways you can play Bollinger Bands. Multiple ways. Bollinger Bands are one of my favorite indicators. I've made some of my top calls on a what's it called? A strategy that involved Bollinger Bands. Okay? So, we're getting to the London Open. Typically, when we get to London Open, you will see these consolidations break and shoot up. You have to be there at London. You have to see what's happening at London for this to work. Last night, one of my trades. You also have to remember this. No system is perfect. I lost about 33 pips last night doing this, but that was also my fault. There was a factor that wasn't played. So you didn't, you just learned. You just learned Bollinger crossovers. What? That's not even a thing that I've heard of, bro. So step 1, identify consolidation and boring movements in the market. We have it here. Wait for price to push up. Now, what do we need? To indicate that price is going to move upwards, we want to see this upper band expand nicely. See how whenever, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see it a little bit better. See how when we broke this, let me adjust here. Alright. Right there. Okay. So you see how when we broke this consolidation, this band was moving upwards nicely. It made a nice turn upwards, and we had a bullish candle hitting that band, indicating that price may begin to start riding this band now. Okay? So, this is where you enter long. Now, a better place to enter long would have been at the break of this, right here. Just because there was resistance there, just in case, okay? Does that make sense to you guys? What's going on, Sound Mind? So, since we had resistance here and it broke, so you long right there. Your resistance broke, your Bollinger Band is curving upwards, your bottom band is curving downwards, indicating that this is going to be a quicker move, and it'll go up, okay? This works 90% of the time for me, okay? Now, can somebody reiterate to me what are our stop loss, entries, and exits rules? If I enter on this candle, what should be my stop loss? Someone tell me that. What is my stop loss here? Right here. Someone tell me. Stop loss, please. Somebody. I'm not going on until we hear it. Right below what? Right below what? Right below what? You're on the right. You're on the right. No, not 10%. No, not the bottom of the candle. No, not on the low. No, not below the last candle. Come on. No, not below support. No one can get it? No one gets it. No one remembers it? Come on. It's right below the low of your entry candle. So if your entry candle is right here, you put a stop loss right below the low, which is right there. Right there. That line, that red line, right here, that is your stop loss. You guys, are you guys coming back to you? Are you guys remembering it now? So, how do we calculate our take profit? Does anybody here remember our take profit? What do we do to calculate our take profit? Path to the path. You are right. 1 to 2, not 1, not 1 to 6. Yeah, for some reason saying your name would just make me. That just made me feel weird. Too sexy. Usually you're at minimum. It does depend. It really does. But since we're day trading on a 15-minute, a higher frequency time frame, you're gonna want to set a little bit of a tighter stop loss. Okay. So usually 1 to 1/2 to 1 to 4, something like that. At least 1 to 1.5. So our stop loss, if we enter here, our stop loss is 12 pips below. We want at least 18 pips of profit. We want to make at least 18 pips, which you would have been taken out within 1 hour. In 1 hour, you made a quick 18 pips. Okay. Now, with these typically work out better to make more of like a 1 to 2 profit reward or risk reward. So I said a 24. Bam, I'm taken out within an hour and a half. Okay. Now, to move on, I feel like we have a little bit of people might be a little confused a little bit more than yesterday. Let's go over let's review a little bit, okay? Let me put this back up here. Let me get that out of the way. Let me zoom out. Okay. So, this is where we're talking right now, okay? This is what we're talking right now. Let's go back over. What do we look for? What is our first step in this strategy when we're using Bollinger Bands? Can someone tell me that? What's our first step? What's up, Bulky? What is our first step to this? No. Consolidation. Raja King. You're right. You are looking for this price to consolidate within the top and the bottom band. You are looking for price to consolidate within the top and the bottom band. Okay? So we're looking at this consolidation area right down there where I have that rectangle drawn out. In fact, I don't think that's the right consolidation area. But we're going to use that because I have a rectangle drawn out and it's the exact same for us. Yeah, it is. Never mind. I was using that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this top band and this bottom band, right? They indicate overbought and oversold areas. And within a ranging market and a very slow consolidating market, it will play and bounce in between those bands. Is you guys following me here? When they're like support and resistance zones, lines, almost basically lines. They're like support and resistance lines. You see what I mean? They will play shorts and longs off of this. People are shorting here. People use this as a strategy. No, you don't. That's not actually Bulky. You're onto something there. You know what that you can do that sometimes, but I'm not going to go into that. So look, we have our rectangle. We're consolidating. We're slow. It's after markets. We're not trading. People are not looking to trade. So we look for our bands to this. If we are looking to long, if we are looking to buy, we are looking for the upper band to make it turn upwards, to start turning upwards. this band to start curving upwards, to show that that the volatility is opening up for price to go upwards. Does that make sense? This is a way harder, what's it called? Way harder concept to grasp than engulfings and just resistance lines. When we are looking to long, we are looking for the upper band mainly to start coiling upwards so that we are opening up. We are opening up into a zone to let price go through. It's like, what is it? I can't even think of an analogy or anything. Okay. It's okay. I'm not. That's just going to confuse you guys. We are either way. What you are looking for is this upper band to open up for price to ride along like it did. It just rides that upper band as it's coiling upwards, and that is an indication to go long. Okay. Now, when you go long and you see this bottom band coiling down, what that indicates is that the move will typically be much quicker than if this band were to coil upwards with price. Okay? That's typically what that indicates. So, for example, let me find a good, that's actually a really good move. This is a good example. When we saw price, let me, so you guys can get this whole move. When we saw this band coil downward, we had much quicker candles spiking upwards. Much quicker candles. This was a much nicer move upwards. And look, price always consistently rode that band. And what do? We do not get out until we see bands contracting together again, indicating that another move is coming right up here. See that? That's where the bands are expanding and contracting. That was a lot to take in. Who here has questions to what we have already talked about? Okay? Questions to what we have already talked about. I have a feeling I might know why you guys can't see much. The brightness was way down on that. Bulky, that's awesome. If you can upload those to YouTube, I'll hook you up with my indicators. If you can do that for me and get that up to YouTube for everybody, because it's such a pain for me to do it. I never do it. I'll hook you up with all my indicators. Okay? Questions. What are the questions? Questions. Not with this strategy path. Not with this strategy. Not with this certain strategy. Yes, I'll go over shorts here in a second. I'll go over a short. We just went over a long example. Now, are the bands in front of the candlesticks? What do you mean? Well, no, because, look. Here, let me zoom in for you so you can see this. When we started the Bollinger Band, God, these lines are pissing me off. Never mind, no, I gotta keep those. When you see these bands coiling up, it's doing it in sync with these candles. It's not a lagging indicator. It goes with the market. So if you see two large bullish candlesticks with the Bollinger Band coiling upwards and price touches that Bollinger Band and continues to ride, that indicates that price will continue to go up, just like it did in this. Okay, does that make sense? This is a much more confusing concept, and that's why yeah, I mean, this right here, guys, this line, this middle band, is a 20 period SMA. See, look, if I enter right now, if I were to enter a 20 period SMA, simple moving average, look, it just went right over that middle band. That's all that middle band is. So that's why you sometimes see support off that middle band. Okay? Double or triple bottoms, oh wait, double or triple Bollinger Band. Not really. Not really. No, what you want to do is you want to use the default Bollingers, okay? Do I combine it with stochastics? Only in ranging markets does that strategy work that I've come to find out. Okay? We're not going to get into that, though. We're talking about this, and I'm going to add a little bit of a spiciness to this, okay? In the end. 2. Deviation to 2. Do not use deviation to 1. That's bad. No deviation to 1. Unless you have a system that works. But with this, don't use deviations of 2. What time frame? 5 minutes and 15 minutes. Sometimes, well, I mean, 1 hour, if you were to use a 1 hour, it does work on a 1 hour. It's just typically 1 hour consolidation zones are harder to spot than on like a 15-minute or a 5-minute. Like I said, this is a scalping strategy, so we tend to look for a little bit more than we tend to look for a nice consolidation. Like, look, it's very obvious right here that price is consolidating. It is very obvious. Very obvious. And then when we break, shoom, and we ride that band, scalping. No, it's a scalping strategy. Now look, this is a good scalping strategy because if you know what you're doing, you enter here, have a stop loss here, which never even attempts to come up. You're down 4 pips, whoop-de-doo, and eventually, if you were to hold until that price comes off that band, then really, until that band really starts coiling downwards in the opposite direction, you could have made 77 pips. That is an awesome day trading strategy. Ocean is live? Dang it, I didn't think he was going to come on. Dang it. Does anybody know what he's talking about? Do you move your stop loss as price goes up? Typically, I mean, when it comes to stop losses, you will typically want to move it as it goes up, just so it gives you a sense of relief, okay? It gives you a really good sense of relief when you're plus 20 pips and you move that take profit to plus 10 pips, and you can leave the computer and just know that you're gonna make money no matter if price goes down or not. It really helps. It'll really take some of that stress off. But that's typically what I think of as stop losses. So let's review this long, okay? Let's review the long. We wait for price to consolidate and for the bands to contract. Get close together, show very little movement. And then what we look for is we look for the upper band to start coiling upwards and price starting to make bullish moves up. We enter long. There are certain indicators. Typically with this, a good way to long is whenever price starts to hit that band while it's coiling up. Okay? So you enter long and you just wait. You just wait it out until that band starts to coil in the opposite direction. Now, with the bottom band, it can either be going down or up. If the upper band coils up with it, it's just going to indicate it might be a little bit of a slower move. Yes, deviation of 2. But if it coils down, it's going to be a quicker move. This is called the bullish expansion. Okay? Yes, all 3 bands are Bollinger. Alright, so do you guys get the long strategy? And if you guys find something and you want to ask me, well, typically, that's when I've seen it work best, Path, is after the U.S. session closes, markets will tend to consolidate, and then after that, when London opens, that price will start to move in whatever directions it's moving in. It'll typically go with it. Now, do not get confused with movements before London open. You will get burned. Wait till London. There was an example the other day on a euro, actually, when it comes to 15 minutes. If I enter in my Bollingers. Let me show you an example. So see, look, right here. Where was it? I don't even remember where it went. Right here. Look, you had consolidation after markets. It looked like price was going to go down. This is after markets, remember. London hasn't opened. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see that. Okay, so right here, London hasn't opened. People think it's going to go short. Nope. If you would have waited till London, you would have seen that it's going to be a long all day. And it was a long all day. Okay? Alright? I just thought I'd shout that out to you guys. Now, do you guys want to go over a short example? An example of a short. Let me look for one at least. Everything's been long lately. It's kind of crazy. Nope. Alright, here we go. Found one. God, but I got so many indicators in here. Alright, so we're good. We got AUD NZD on a 15-minute. Go to AUD NZD on a 15-minute. AUD NZD on a 15-minute. Oh! Jesus Lord. Oh, God, that was close. Oh my God. I'm charging my phone and I kicked the iPhone cord and it flung my phone. You guys probably saw my leg there. Made me jump there a little bit, Path. You heard that was a dumb sound and I did almost expose my face. Alright, we're back. Yep, I'll do daily pivots in chapter 4. All daily pivots really are they're actually good to trade when it comes to I don't even know what I was about to say. I'm too busy thinking of how much I just about killed my phone, and not to mention me in the same way. But let's so short trade. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is a bad example. Never mind. We're looking for another one. Nope. Nope. God, why are there no short examples? Ha! Found one. Bang, bang. Alright, go to GBP AUD on a 15-minute. We're looking at this. Where's my mouse? We're looking at this move right here. Okay, so we're on GBP AUD. We're after markets. After markets. Everything's closed. Everyone's eating dinner. Everyone's sleeping, doing whatever. Okay? So, markets are consolidating. We're in this zone. Bands have come together. We have contracted. There is no movement. It's very boring. Nothing to do. So we're just chilling. We're waiting for London, and we're waiting for London. Okay. So what happens when we wake up to London? What do we see? We see this bottom band start to coil downwards very nicely, very steep, very nice coil down. I'm gonna move this closer so you guys can see just a little bit better. Is that better? Can you guys see that a lot better? Yeah, that's a ton better. I don't even need you guys' opinion. I think that's a lot better. So, we were consolidating, and look, the band really started to coil down nicely. Really nicely. When you have that sharper turn, that typically means it's going to be a nice downward movement, okay? So, with that, we had the band, the upper band, and you guys can't even see that. The upper band really shot up too. Really, it shot up nicely. So now these bands have expanded, indicating that markets are volatile right now. You need to get in with this trend, get in with this direction, get in with this short right now, and make a lot of money, okay? So, with that upper band coiling upwards like that. Wait, he didn't announce people that we're getting into the mentorship, did he? All right, Jeremiah, you don't know that. You don't know that. But either way, I'm gonna focus on this right now. I'm gonna go find that. I'm gonna go find that replay because I really want to watch it. But so with that band expanding upwards nicely, and this band coiling downwards, and price obviously going down right here. Right here is where you short at this band. When price starts to hit this band, you short here, and you just ride it. You just ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it. Okay. So since that band shot up, this indicates that we're going to have a really quick movement. Look at how fast. Look at how fast this price dropped. Look at that. Okay? So, we enter on this candle. What are our rules? What are our rules if we're going short for stop losses? Right here. If this is our entry candle, what is our rule for a short stop loss? Alright, I'm looking for that first person. I'm looking for that first person. Come on. The first person, come on. What's our rule for the stop loss? Not the below the low of an entry when you're shorting path. Come on. The top of entry candle. No, not the top of the entry candle. Dang it, Wildcats. I thought you got me there. Candle entry high. Nope, not the candle entry high. Not the high. Not the high. It is not the low if you're shorting. Not if the low if you're shorting. You'll be taken out so quickly. Not below the candle. Come on. What is it? Come on, people. No, not the candle before. Come on, people. No, not above the previous candle high. Oh my goodness. No, path. No. Higher no, not the previous candle, you people. No, not the top of what you opened. You people. It's the exact opposite of a long. Come on, people. No, you guys. No, not the high of the entry. Oh my goodness. It's above the high of your entry candle. Not the high, not the previous high. It's above the high of your entry candle. Not above the recent entry or whatever Path tried to say. Path, come on, you didn't say that. You said some weird. Oh, that's what you all meant, uh-huh. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. You guys were saying the top of the candle. What if the top of the candle is right there and price hits there but never goes here and then reverses? Right? It's above the high of the candle to indicate that it is not going to go down. Now, that doesn't work all the time every time. Out to lunch. What? How are you out to lunch? I'm about to go to sleep. You must be like in Australia or something. Australia, you're like 15 hours ahead, so that actually makes sense. Alright, you're high. You're like there isn't no FBI in here. They'd be tracking your location at this very instant. Alright, let's get back to it. So, you enter when price hits this bottom band when it starts to coil down, indicating that price is now making its dedication to go downwards. So your stop loss is set. What is our stop loss? What are we risking here? What's our oh God, come on people. What is our take profit rule? We are risking 30 pips. That is a pretty decent stop loss. That's a pretty large stop loss actually, and I'd have a problem with risking that much money. But I mean, when it comes to the plan, you got to follow the plan. 1 to 1.5. Thank you, Path. No 10-minute explanation. Okay. So we want to make at least 45 pips here. So we make 45 pips right here at this level within 1 hour. An hour, basically 45 minutes, we hit 45 pips, a pip a minute. Whoa there. So, we're up 45 pips, okay? Is price coming back into this band, or is it still riding it down? What are we seeing? Do we see any reason why we should get out yet? Is the band coiling upwards, showing signs of support? No, we're not. We're not. We're not seeing that. So we're holding, and now we see a large, what is this? Bullish engulf back into the band. You get out. Just get out, all right? So what do we make? At best case scenario, at realistic case scenario, we make 45 pips. Best case scenario, you make 80 pips within 1, 2, 3, 4 hour and 15 minutes, 80 pips, okay? So bam, we just made 80 pips. Do you guys understand why this strategy is very good? Do you guys understand how this strategy works? Do you guys understand the steps, your entries and exits, why you should close, why you shouldn't close? Path, I know you're a troll, so I hope you're joking. But if you're not, then you know what? There's probably, yes, all of you, yes, you're all saying yes, it's good. So if there are any questions, ask me right now. What are your questions? Nothing makes it legit. It's just the fact you're just looking for confirmations. Price hits the bottom band, band expands in your direction, bam, you short. Can you long on the bullish engulf? What? Mr. What did you just say? I'm sorry, I do not know what you meant. Okay, I'm going to give you guys my entry and exit secret strategy, okay? This is my entry and exit secret strategy. Bam, totally different chart, right? Where were we at? Does any... Oh, great. Alright, yeah, we were right here. So, we were looking at this example right here. Okay? This example. What would have got me to enter here on time was... it would have been the same candle either way. But see how this candle broke through 20 EMA, 50 EMA, and the band was also coiling downwards? That indicates that this, and in this certain move, it is going to move downwards. It'll work 90% of the time. So I short. It's broken that. No my stop loss is up here. Doesn't even attempt. And then zoom, 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 zoom. We get out when we get an opposite direction reversal and alert. All right, that is my entry and exit my entry secret sauce, the EMAs. I find these chapters way better. That PowerPoint was so boring. I felt like I was in some corporate meeting. I find these charts and looking at these live examples is way better. So I entered because the band was expanding downwards. Price had been consolidating. This was expanding upwards where price was breaking through to the downside through the 20 and 50 EMA, hitting the bottom band, indicating that it's going to ride the band. The PowerPoint was good for notes. That was, you say my Forex course shitty, bulky? Really, bro? I'm just kidding. I know you're messing around. I don't care. Honestly, I really don't care. But, so, you guys get that? Are we good? Are we all good here? Are we all good in the hood? Is T-Motion Sky, are we all good? All my T-Motion Sky fellow brothers. How about 1 hour? With 1 hour, it works okay, but with 15-minute and the 5-minute, what happens is the 15-minute and the 5-minute is really good for identifying these consolidation zones, because they're very obvious. Sorry about that lag. Even I saw that lag. But, so look, if we look at this trade on a 1 hour, where'd it go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, dang it. What am I doing here? Where'd this trade go? Look at me, dude. I lost. I'm lost. Right there? There it is. Okay. God, okay, screw it. Fifth. This short looks good on a 1 hour also. Wait a minute. That's a completely different. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. Is that the same thing that we were just looking at here? Alright. So, we get it. I don't even know what I was trying to answer right there, honestly. Okay, yeah, that was the right one. Are we all good? We all good. Last minute for questions. To show when the strategy is not legit. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go over that. Don't leave yet. I'm glad Path brought that up. I'm going to tell you guys when you are getting a false signal, okay? Okay. Typically, you're going to get a false signal if you go in the opposite direction of the band. So, really, what you want to look for is when this band is coiling upwards, no matter if this band is going up or down, you don't really want to be looking to short because this band is going to provide support. Okay? So if you short, you need to know when to get out quickly. God, this fucking thing. Where was I at? Okay, I was guessing I'm right here. So, when you have this band, let me move this so you guys can see this whole band. When you see this is a long trade anyways, right? This is a long trade anyways. We had that consolidation, break up, bam. You should not be looking to short with prices, with bands going up like this, providing support the whole way up. Don't look to short. You're gonna get screwed over, okay? That is your most invalid signal. Okay? Wait, what are you guys talking about here? What are you guys talking about? Okay, never mind. I know what you're talking about. Last minute questions. We have this video recorded. You guys can see it for the replay. And, so yeah. In case everybody stopped talking and giving hearts because they just saw what Path typed, it's not true. I feel like Path typed that and then everybody was just like died in their seats for a second. I have not made $65 million off trading. Yep, there goes the hearts. Their pulse is back. Pulse is back. Cool, cool. That's awesome, Balky. Balky, I'll get to you. PM me. Dude, I don't know what you're talking about with this Bollinger Band crossover. I don't know if you're thinking of Bollinger Band stochastic crossover, but Bollinger Bands don't cross over. No problem, Mr. Bean. No problem, Wildcats. No problem, Raja King. No problem, DJ Matty. No problem, Raja. I've already said your name, though. Alright, guys. I'm glad to see all of you guys stuck in this scope with me, even though Ocean was on. I'm going to go talk to Ocean. Ocean's very good. Are you kidding me? Don't even try to think that he's bad, because he's very good. But don't go running and telling everybody that I said this. This is to stay private within these 30 people. If you're on one of Ocean's trading scopes, and he states that all of his trades have been profitable, believe me, he's made, with the ones that he's called, he's made a couple of false ones. A couple have lost money, okay? Hold on, I'll get to you. Junkie Yard Dog with a $5,000 account within 3 months, you can have $15,000 with proper risk management within 3 months. Ocean is still an insanely good trader and an insanely good mentor, and I really hope to be in his mentorship because he has so much knowledge to share. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to be with... I mean, really, he's right when he says this family is about to go to the top. We're all going to the top, all right? All of us. We're all going to go to the top. It just depends on the amount of dedication. You don't get to the top with ease. You have to put in that dedication. You have to be able to work your ass off. How long do you think he grinded serving pizzas? Serving pizzas and whatever else he did. I know with the pizza delivery was the main thing. All right? There's always more to learn. That's right, King Louis. You're never a perfect person. All right? That's all. Ocean, when he's teaching, he doesn't want to go too fast for you guys, because if you go too fast, you're gonna screw yourself over. You have to master the basics first, and he's completely right. Mastered things like trend lines and pivots and Fibonacci retracements. Those are your very basic technical indicators that are very good to use. Who cares? Who cares if you still deliver pizza? Work your ass off. Dedicate yourself. There's no such thing. I don't believe in luck when it comes to business, unless you make a purposely stupid trade and you somehow get profitable. That is luck. When it comes to business, though, it's all about what you put in, what the knowledge you gain. I don't believe in someone becomes lucky through business and they just make it because they're lucky. If you're a silver spoon and you didn't have to work for the money that you have, you're a lucky person. But you're not lucky business-wise. You're lucky family-wise. I was not born into money, believe me. I've had ups and downs through my life, believe me. Believe me. And to the people who say money is the root of all evil, they've never had it. They've never had money. Ask them what it's like to live with the money that people earn. That is the root of all evil. I hate when people say that, because I guarantee you when I step into my Lamborghini, I'm going to have a big fat smile on my face. I can guarantee it to you. Everyone's going to have downs in your life, but King Louis is right. You have to keep moving forward. It's what you make of those downs. It's the lesson you learn and what you put into that. The lesson you learn from your downs, and you come back. God, I hate when I catch myself saying something. The lesson you learn from the bumps in the road that you'll always come through. All right. And you have to learn how to adapt to those bumps and become stronger and be able to predict and anticipate the next one and avoid it. It's not about how perfect you can be. It's about the amount of knowledge you have. It's all about the knowledge. It's not about luck. It's all about what you make of your losses. Your losses are wins and blessings in disguise. A loss is a win. No matter what. No matter what. Now, if you don't have the proper knowledge to take from that loss, you need to learn quickly, because you're going to slowly deteriorate. I'm done. I'm done with my motivational. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right. I'm glad to see all you guys stuck around. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the sharing. I had fun doing this. let's go get it. We're all going to the top, and I'm ready to get there. All right. Let's all right. All right. I love you all. I'll see you guys in quad. No problem. I'll come back on Sunday night to do an analysis. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, people. Kansas City, Missouri. Casey in the house.